Yeah, good. Okay. Yo Namah Shivaya. Vimala, Potyo Namah Shivaya. Bye bye.
Om Namah Shivaya, Swamiji.
Potyo Namah Shivaya. Asha, Potyo Namah Shivaya. Swami Sradananda, Potyo Namah Shivaya. Tom, Potyo Namah Shivaya. iPad, Potyo Namah Shivaya. Nur Pushpa, okay, Potyo Namah Shivaya. Devaja and Boo, Bhuvaneshwari. Potyo Namah Shivaya, Potyo Namah Shivaya. Sumati, pronouns Potyo Namah Shivaya. Zero 30374 Potyo Namah Shivaya. Lakshmi and Paraman Potyo Namah Shivaya. Steve, good speed Potyo Namah Shivaya. Swami Jyoti Mayananda Potyo Namah Shivaya. Swami Divyananda Potyo Namah Shivaya. Devi Saipad Potyo Namah Shivaya. The bottom one I can't get the name Potyo Namah Shivaya. Karma Shanti Potyo Namah Shivaya. Karna Potyo Namah Shivaya. Narada Potyo Namah Shivaya. Ganesh Potyo Namah Shivaya. Then another one Potyo Namah Shivaya. Kumut Potyo Namah Shivaya. Sundari, Jack, to all of you, Potyo Namah Shivaya. அதுலயே வச்சுக்காங்க. ஜேசி வருவாரு, ஜேசி யாராச்சும் வருவாங்க, வந்தாலும் உட்கார சொல்லி மீட்டிங் இருக்காங்க வந்துடுவாங்க. எங்க நம்ம படத்துக்கான உள்ள நம்ம படத்துக்கான படத்தையும் கூட பேன ஒன்று மாற்றிக்கலாம். போற்றியோம் நம சிவாய. எல்லாமுடையான் குருவாகி இங்கி அமது அல்லல்லறுத்தான் இன்றுந்தீபர அவன் தாழ் தொழுவாமின்றுந்தீபர வேயுரு தோழி பங்கன் விடமுண்ட கண்டன் மிக நல்ல வீணை தடவி மாசரு திங்கள் கங்கை முடிமேலணிந்து நுளமே புகுந்த அதனால் ஞாயிறு திங்கள் செவ்வாய் புதன் வியாழன் வெள்ளி சனி பாம்பிரண்டு முடனே ஆசரு நல்ல நல்ல அவை நல்ல நல்ல அடியார் அவர்க்கு மிகவே. கொஞ்சம் பேர் சொன்னது ஃபார்வர்ட் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கேன். Pranams and blessings to everybody. Now I sing one song. In the song is from Thirungnana Sambandar. 1500 years ago, he planned to go for one project. At the time, one of his colleagues saying that in the natural calamities are not good, the planet's positions are not good. Now you should not go. We will go later. For that, Srinyana Sambandar replied that the Almighty is within us, within our heart. That's why there is no fear of other disasters. We can surrender to the Almighty. He will give all the protection to us. This is what the song I sing. In that song, he is saying about many things. First thing, he is saying about 9 planets. 9 planets are, all of us know, that Sun, Moon, Mars, Mercury, Venus, Jupiter, Saturn, and 2 planets called Rahu and Ketu. All the planets should be beneficial to us. For getting the benefit from these planets, now we are going to concentrate on them. By birth, we come across the planets in different houses. Called there are in our Shastra, they used to tell there are 12 houses are there. Even in Western philosophy, in the words may be different. Aries and all these things are there. In Indian philosophy, we used to say Mesam, Rishabha, Midhanam. Just like that, there are 12 houses. Sometimes the stars may be away from our birth star. Sometimes they may be very close to us. While we are doing this meditation, we can get the radiations of the shadowed or all the stars which are far away from our birth star. For that, we are going to concentrate on 9 planets. Now we are going to start the meditation. The atmosphere around us is being purified by the divine bliss. The atmosphere around us is being purified by the divine bliss. The divine bliss enters into our body, mind, and soul and purifies them. The divine bliss enters into our body, mind, and purifies them. The divine bliss enters into our body, mind, and soul and purifies them. We can get the blessings from our parents and all the gurus. Let their blessings helpful for this meditation and for all the way of our life. We are going to chant Thiruvaindalithu for 5 times. Om Namah Shivaya, Shivaya Namah Om. 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 Now we are going to chant Om in 5 different ways. First of all, lengthy O. Om. Equaling Om. Less stress to O. more to him. Omitting O and chanting him only. Omitting the sound also. In this absolute form of silence, we are exhaling and feeling the spiritual wave which is spreading all over the body. Spinal cord cleansing process. We close our left nose, inhale from the bottom of our spinal cord and going to the top of the head by chanting that Omkar with silence. We can close right nose, exhale and coming down to the bottom of the spinal cord. We are inhaling from the bottom of the spinal cord to the top of the head. Again, we are closing left nose, exhaling and coming down to the bottom of the spinal cord. Inhaling and going to the top of the head. On the top of the head, we are visualizing a small Sivalingam, just like in Chidambaram on Gurudev's Samadhi. Inhale and exhale with absolute silence of Omkar. Now we are going to have a small space travel to the solar system. Through this travel, we are also going to get the radiations from all the planets. First of all, we are going to the chief of this solar system, the sun. It is a huge fireball. It is 2 million times bigger than our earth. Always it is radiating the rays in the orange color. The rays of sun is related to our body. Bones, and also it is always helpful for good leadership, competency, and enlightenment of our knowledge. Now we are visualizing ourselves to the level of the sun. Inhale and exhale with taking the form of sun and getting the radiations from the sun. Always let it be helpful to us. Now we are going to concentrate on Mercury. It is nearly 30 million miles away from the Sun. It goes round the Sun once in 85 days. Its rays are greenish in color. It is closely related to our skin and muscles. The radiations of Mercury gives us mathematical excellency, good education, knowledge. Now we are going to mingle with that Mercury, inhale and exhale by taking the palm of the Mercury and getting the radiations of the Mercury. Next, we are going to concentrate on the planet Venus. It is 60 million miles away from the Sun. Its radiations are silver in color. It is related to our vital fluid in our body. The radiations of Venus is always improving the friendship, harmony, happiness. We are going to inhale and exhale by taking the palm of the Venus, getting the radiations from the Venus. Next, Moon. Our Earth is going round the Sun by 90 million miles away from the Sun. From this Earth, the Moon is going round the Earth by 230,000 miles. In the rays of the Moon is milky in color. In the radiations of the Moon is closely related to our mind, blood circulation, digestion. Now we are taking the palm of the Moon, inhale and exhale, and getting the radiations. Next, we are going to concentrate on Mars. It is 140 million miles away from the Sun. And the radiation of Mars is reddish in color. The radiations of Mars gives us confidence, victory, inventions in scientific and spiritual field, braveness. We are getting all the good aspects from Mars by inhaling and exhaling, by taking the form of Mars. We visualize ourselves to the level of Mars and getting the radiations and benefits. Next, we are going to concentrate on Jupiter. It is 480 million miles away from the Sun. It is golden in color. Its radiations are related to our brain. The radiations of Jupiter is very helpful for our wisdom, knowledge, intelligence, and spiritual development. We are concentrating on Jupiter by visualizing ourselves to the level of the size of Jupiter, inhale and exhale, and getting all the rays from the Jupiter. Next, we are going to concentrate on the planet Saturn. It is 880 million miles away from the Sun. It is a smoky in the color. It is also having a colorful ring around it. The rays of Saturn is closely related to our nervous system. The radiations from the Saturn helps us for long life, good health, enlightenment. We are visualizing ourselves to the extent of Saturn by inhaling and exhaling with the chanting of Omkaram. Apart from Saturn, though they are not having more influence on our Earth, there are some planets called Neptune, Uranus, Pluto. Let the rays coming from these planets may always be helpful to us. We visualize them, inhale and exhale, getting the blessings from the Neptune. Visualize Uranus, getting the blessings from the Uranus. Visualize Pluto and getting the radiations from it. Apart from that, there are two shadows or black holes which are being making a important cause for eclipse, solar eclipse and lunar eclipse. They are called in our astrology Rahu and Ketu, the shadow planets. They are closely related to our ojas and tejas of our body. Their radiation is always helpful for the spiritual upliftment, wisdom, and all the prosperities in our life. We are visualizing that shadow planets getting the radiations in favor of us. All these planets, they are going round in the 12 houses, wherever they may be, and join with any, whatever may be the planet. Let all the planets give us all the prosperities to our life. Further and further, we extend ourselves to the Milky Way galaxy and further to this universe. We are getting all the radiations from the universe. And the universe itself is filled with universal consciousness. All the thoughts, words, and deeds are being recorded in this universe. We can get all the needy knowledge from this universe. Further and further, we are extend and extend. We are going to the state of absoluteness, Almighty, the divineness. We feel the absolute silence at there, a good spiritual power at there. That is what we called Almighty, omnipotent, omniscient, and omnipresent. The same Almighty is within us and around us. Within the Almighty, in our body, sun is related to our bones, moon is related to our blood circulation, Mars is related to our marrow, Mercury is related to our skin, Venus is related to our vital fluid, Saturn is related to nervous system. Let all the planets helpful for the good health of our body, not only within our body, but within all the bodies of human beings. They are existing. Now we are think of all the living beings, all the human beings in the earth, in the globe. The energy we are getting may also be useful to them. With this energy, we will have an oath. We, to our best, do help to all the living beings and human beings by the way of thought, word, and deed. To the maximum, we ourselves saying that Now onwards, I won't hurt any living beings or human beings. I will extend my service and love to thee, all the living beings and human beings, whatever extent it is possible. I will do my service to the whole world to the level of my body and mind and soul and health and wealth. In this calm stage of our mind, we can pray to the Almighty. We all may enjoy good health, long life, enough wealth, happiness, wisdom, peace, ecstasy, and all the prosperities in the world. We can also pray for Almighty for the well-being of our family and relatives and friends. Now we can think of the persons, those who are suffering from illness and those who are suffering from the pandemic disease, Corona COVID-19. Day by day, the number is increasing and increasing. By the grace of Almighty, in shortly, the number should decrease. All those who are affected by this disease should get it off from their illness. We will serve to them to the extent by our word, thought, and deed and prayers. We can also pray for the well-being of the persons in health service, additional services, security services, medical services, medicine producers, transporters, administrators, rulers, all those who are related and working for eliminating this pandemic disease, they all may get all the prosperities in their life. We are visualizing the whole world. May the whole world may enjoy happiness, wisdom, and peace, and all the prosperities in their life. வையம் நீடுக மாமழை மண்ணுக மெய் விரும்பிய அன்பர் விளங்குக செய்வனென் நெறிதழைத்தினி இது ஒங்குக தெய்வவென் திருநீரு சிறக்கவே திருச்சிற்றம்பலம் தென்னாடுடைய சிவனே போற்றி எந்நாட்டவர்க்கும் இறைவா போற்றி. Now we are taking our arms to the top of our head, slightly rubbing and put on our eyes, and we are invoking the energy from our palm to the eyes. Again we are spreading our palm all over the body and seeing our right palm, and we are going to complete this meditation. Potri Om Namah Shivaya.
Swamiji?
Yes, ma.
Corinna Marcotte has something she wants to say.
Yes.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Good.
Potri Om
Swamiji, I just
Potri Om Namah
wanted
Shivaya.
you to, Om Namah Shivaya.
Ah.
I wanted you to know how much you are loved
Ah.
and appreciated for all the beautiful service that you bring to the world.
Yeah.
And we're so-
We are all jointly doing the service. Not only I, but also all of you. You are joined for this project, no?
Yep.
Ah.
Thank you, Swamiji.
Okay.
Love
thank
you very much.
Okay. Okay. Always pray for the world. We will meet in the morning. Tomorrow morning we will meet. Okay.
Thank you, Swamiji.
Thank you, Swamiji.
Thank you, Swamiji.
Thank you, Swamiji.